Ag Minute on This Week in Louisiana Agriculture is brought to you by your Louisiana propane dealers, Fuel for Our Future, and by the Southeast United Dairy Industry Association, dedicated to dairy, our cows, our milk, our land.
Over the last 2 weeks, we have introduced you to 2 of the 4 finalists for the Louisiana Farm Bureau's Young Farmers and Ranchers Achievement Award. The Farm Bureau will name its top young farmer at the 91st annual meeting of the Farm Bureau coming up later this month in New Orleans. This week we continue our series profiling those finalists. Joining us now is Kristen Oakes. And Kristen, this week we are going to Shreveport.
We're going north of Shreveport. It's about as far north as you can go without going into Arkansas. Ryan and Amanda Kirby grow 2,500 acres of cotton, corn, and soybeans in Belcher, Louisiana. A former petroleum engineer, Ryan uses science and ingenuity to preserve his family farm for the next generation.
Sapphire skies cover a field of green grass as Coach Ryan Kirby throws his best lesson on curveballs.
Very good.
Ryan and his wife Amanda spend spring afternoons coaching their son's Little League baseball team. He hopes their practice and hard work in the spring will pay off later in the season. And the same is true for his farm. After hours of planning and preparation, he hopes the seeds he plants will deliver a fruitful harvest.
It's how I make a living. It's what I want to show to my children. It's a lot more than just a job and just a means to make money.
10 years ago, this fourth-generation farmer left a successful career in petroleum engineering to go back to the family farm.
He worked a petroleum engineer job in Houston when we first were married, and that's where we lived, and he was miserable, really. And so here, I mean, he's happy.
Ryan treats this 2,500-acre farm as both a science and a business. To make his farm more profitable and sustainable, he applies a full-scale precision ag program.
The yield monitor on the combine is like my report card. I've got test plots all over my farm where I try different production practices one against another. I may try deep ripping a field and only part of a field, different varieties, different corn planting rates, to try and let the yield monitor tell me what is the best way to farm my land.
Using variable rate technology, he engineered a fertilizer application program to determine exactly where the land needs specific nutrients.
I compared the various maps with yield maps to generate management zones. I did it myself on a computer. Every pound of N, P, and K goes out variably. It's putting the nutrients where they need to go. I've 100% reduced the amount of potassium and the amount of nitrogen that we're putting out, and I've driven yields up at the same time.
But even the most successful operations require teamwork both on and off the field.
It definitely requires a commitment of a wife that is willing to put up with the long hours and understand the long hours, and you have to be strong enough to be able to do a lot of it on your own.
Severe cold.
Ryan says the most proactive game plan still won't protect you from the curveballs that often come with farming.
The weather of 08 and 09, especially 09, it was just relentless rain all through cotton harvest, and it really put my family in a financial hardship.
Not everything turns out the right way all the time, but you keep on going, and I just think it's like made him a quality man in general, and it means a lot to me that he works hard to provide for his family, but it's just his passion for it. I mean, he just loves it.
It's his love of agriculture that keeps him in the game.
It's a passion for the business. It's a drive that God has put in me, and it's my faith in God that gets me through the hard years, knowing that whatever happens, He will provide for us and we will be all right.
There you go.
And if one of his 3 boys decides to follow in Dad's footsteps,
it would mean that I did it right, because this is a great way of life.
Now, the winner of the 2013 Young Farmer and Rancher Achievement Award will receive a $35,000 credit for the GM vehicle of their choice. From the Kirby family to the Yerby family, next week I'll take you to Central Louisiana to meet our 4th and final family, Ryan and Danielle Yerby.